back to the Cleo Method, team. Let's bend those knees right down, sweep those arms up, grabbing that beautiful energy around you, and a nice big exhale, forward fold, melting to the floor. Just starting to bend through each knee, drop the head, let it hang nice and low, taking that chest to the knees for 3, 2, and 1. Sweep those arms up and around, energizing ourselves, and then a nice big exhale, forward fold, taking the right hand to the floor, bend the right knee and open up. Feel that nice stretch through, hamstring stretch through that left leg, and then over to the other side, placing that left palm to the floor, right leg is straight and reach, and coming back down. Let's start to walk our hands out into a nice high top plank here. Lengthen through the spine, drop those shoulders away from those ears, pull that belly button in, squeeze that core. All right, my name's Yassy. Let's stay here in this plank position. Welcome to the Cleo Method. We have a nice spicy workout plan for you today, and let's push those hips back and forward. That's it, push those hips back and forward. One more like that, push back, and then coming forward, take a shoulder tap each side, and then pushing back and forward. One more shoulder tap here, each side, and then wrapping the right leg around. Let's drop the back knee and sweep the arm forward, up and around, and reach for that left leg. Nice rotation through the spine. Bring that palm back to center. Press those legs back into a down dog, heels to the floor. Ripple forward to that plank position and wrap the left leg around. Drop the right knee, sweep that arm up and around, nice big circle, reaching for that opposite leg. Coming back through to center, and then bring that right leg up to center. We're just gonna take 2 little froggy squats here, warming up through those quads and hamstrings. 2 and 1. Well done, team. Grab those weights. We're coming into our first exercise. Weights by our chin. We're coming down for a double pulse, standing up, taking an Arnold press at the top here, working through those shoulders. So warming up through those glutes, hamstrings, and quads, and then coming up and pressing through those shoulders. So a double pulse at the bottom. We stand, Arnold press. Elbows go out to the side, draw it in. That's it, team. So we have 40 seconds on, 5 seconds rest for each exercise today. Up and around. Give me one more little pulse. And stand. Take those weights down by our side. We're coming down into a 4-point kneeling for a hamstring curl on our right leg. So let's take the leg out, nice pointed toe. Flex the heel, draw it in, squeeze that hamstring, point that toe, take it out. Flex that heel, draw it in, point that toe, take it out. Flex in, really squeezing through that hamstring. That's it, flex and point. Keeping that knee up in line with that hip. Hips are square to the floor. We've got a nice tight core. Squeeze it in. Point the toe out. So when we flex that heel, we're activating through the backs of the legs. When we point that toe, we're pulling through the front of the leg. That's it. Can you give me one more? Flex, draw it in, point, take it out. One more. Woo! And there we go. Give it a little shake. Give that tushy a little shake. Set up in that nice 4-point kneeling and take that left leg long. Point that toe. Flex, draw it in, point, take it out. That's it. Nice deep breaths here, team. So today we have 4 exercises, and we'll be doing 2 rounds of those 4 exercises, and then we'll move on to our next set. 4 different sets, lots of spicy exercises. We're targeting the full body today. Squeeze that hamstring in, take that toe out. That's it, you got it. Belly button's drawn into spine. We've got 10 more seconds, and then we're standing with those weights. Squeeze. Let's really focus today in on the body parts that we're moving with each exercise. Nice deep breaths. You're nearly there and done. All right, grabbing those weights. We're coming up to standing. So we're gonna have the weights put together. We're going over to the right hip, over to the left. So it's like a standing Russian twist, team. We've got our core locked on nice and tight. Our hips are facing the front, and we're not rocking through the hips. You're trying to keep them centered. We've got a nice long spine all the way to the tip of the head. Shoulders are back and down. Core is locked on, and we are twisting and rotating, working through those obliques. All right, standing Russian twist. So nice for our back. Lovely on our tailbone because we're not putting any pressure on down there. We've got 10 seconds to go, and then we're back to the top of this set. All right, we've got 5. And done. Well done. All right, team, shoulders back. We're back to those double pulse Arnold press. Let's go down. Double pulse, press up, lock those legs out, all the way, and lock those elbows out. We're down, little pulse, press it up, work through those shoulders, and down. Double pulse, press it up, open, press, and lower. Nice, that's it, team. Last time we're doing this exercise, so make sure we're getting that Arnold press nice and precise. We come up, open, press it up, and together, that's it. So palms are facing us, we open, press, around, and lower. That's it, team. You've got 5 seconds to go. Can we get one more in? Yes, we can. Low, press it up, and around. Woo. Well done, team. Coming back down for our hamstring curls. All right, setting up with shoulders stacked on top of hands. Let's lengthen that right leg out. Flex that heel, draw it in. Point that toe, take it out. Flex that heel, squeeze that hamstring, take it out. That's it. Nice deep breaths. You got it, team. Don't get too caught up with the foot placement here. It's just so you can really activate through those hamstrings, all right? Really squeeze, that's it. Nice deep breaths. Time to set yourself an intention, team. Why did you show up today on the mat? Let's get that energy going. Let's get those muscles working. It's all happening. We've got 5 seconds to go. Squeeze one more in and lower and shake it side to side. Over to our left side. Alrighty, team. Take that left leg long. We point, then we flex, draw it in. Point the toe, take it low. That's it. Nice deep breaths, really working in to that hamstring, team. Keeping that knee up in line with our hips. Thinking about length when we take that toe out. Nice deep breaths. You got it, team. Last few little squeezes. We've got 15 seconds to go here, team. Woo, feel those hamstrings come alive. Loving that little move. Really try and enjoy this little journey to the end of these last 10 seconds. Squeeze that glute, squeeze those hamstrings. Nearly there and done. All right, rock and roll up to a standing position. Shoulders are back, we've got our Russian twist that is standing. So torso twist, working through those obliques, getting our breath back. Woo, we're almost at the end of set 1. Set 2 will be starting in 30 seconds. No break today. So if you need to take a hydration break at any point, please do. I hope you've got some nice music pumping in the background. I hope you're staying fully present, committed to staying with us for the next 3 rounds. All right, let's do it. 10 seconds. Nice deep breaths. Twist. Work through that core. For 3, 2, and 1. Well done. All right, pop those weights to the side. We're gonna give those hamstrings a nice little stretch here. We've got a pike position, so press those heels down to the earth, press that chest back, and then ripple forward, knee hover. And pike it back, knee hover, that's it. So we're just hovering those knees about 2 centimeters from the floor. When we're pressing those heels back in, we feel that nice hamstring stretch, and we lengthen our head and our spine through our hands. Then we ripple forward, knee hover. That's it. Nice deep breath. Our shoulders, our core, this is a full body movement, are working hard to get us through to the end. 5 seconds to go, team. Nearly there, then we're onto our back to work our core. And done. Well done, team. Let's flip on over, knees to the sky, feet on the floor, hands just behind our ears. We take our right elbow over to our knee, over to the other side. So I really want you to focus on this, team. Don't bring that knee too far in. Try and just take the knee just above hip height. Let the shoulders do the work. That is, elbows draw over. So you can really work through those transverse abs. You got 15 seconds. Woo! The heat is coming. Let's get it, team. Nice work. We've got our bridge pulses after this. 5 seconds to go. Elbow to knee. High five for 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Well done. Picked up the pace here in the studio. All right, team. Hands overhead. Heels pressed in. A good little trick. Make sure you can tickle those heels. Let's start to pulse. That's it. Little pulses. 3 centimeters down, 3 centimeters up. We are squeezing through that booty, bringing that heat. That's it, team. Tuck the chin, core's locked on super tight. Try and really focus in here on where you are feeling this movement. Are you feeling it strong through the booty? Then yes, that's our goal. If you're feeling it a little bit too much through the hamstrings, you might want to bring those feet in a little bit. And if it's too quaddy, you might want to just bring them out a little bit. All right, team. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, booty burn. Coming up onto our knees, grabbing our weights. We're squeezing that glute forward, those glutes forward. We're up, hands at 90. We open, squeeze those back muscles, draw it back in. Open and in. Trying to keep that 90 degrees with those arms. Elbows are in line with our shoulders. We squeeze and bring it back in. Squeeze that little tushy forward, core locked on super tight. That's it. Now, if it's uncomfortable to be on your knees, you can either fold up your mat or you can come to a standing position. We're working through those shoulders, working through that posterior chain when we squeeze those back muscles down. All right, one more and done. Well done, team. All right, let's come to our pike position. Press those heels down. We're gonna ripple forward, knee hover. Pike those hips up, knee hover. All right, we're off into round 2 of set 2. Let's really challenge ourselves here, team. We know what each exercise is. We have 40 seconds of each exercise to go, and then we move on. So your last chance to give it your best shot. Hit it with your best shot, team. You got it? We got it. You got it? All right, 10 seconds to go. I've got a little song happening in there. It didn't come out right. 10 seconds to go. Hit it with your best shot, fire away. All right, done. Flipping on over, team. Hands behind our head. We're taking the right elbow over to the knee, and done. Nice work, guys. 30 seconds to go. Really dig deep and crunch over. I want you to get those shoulder blades off the floor. Chin to the sky. Make sure you can fit about an apple between that chin and the neck. That's it. You got 10 seconds. Pull that belly button into the spine. You got it. Work through the core like you mean it. Nearly there. We've got a booty burn after this, so let's burn this core out for 3, 2, and well done. All right. Tickle those little heels, ready to feel it through the booty. Press up, press through those heels. All right, push those knees forward over those toes. We squeeze, we lower. Little pulses, hands overhead. Nice deep breaths. That's it. Focus on our form here. Little lower, little lift. Squeeze that tushy up when we go. Up and down. That's it for another 10 seconds. Nearly there, crew. Woo! Feeling the booty burn today. So good, team. We're nearly there. We've got 5 seconds to go, and then we are kneeling. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. All right, rock and roll up to that kneeling position. Again, you have your options to fold the mat over or coming to a standing position. Elbows to the side, draw it out. That's it. Let those elbows do either draw in, draw out. Arms are at that 90 degrees. Working through the shoulders and the back muscles. Squeeze that booty. Core's locked on super tight. This is a strong one, team. We're halfway there. And then we're on to set 3. Woo! Squeeze it back and in. Nice deep breaths. Keep those elbows up nice and strong. Push all the way to the end. We are nearly there. Squeeze and in. And one more. Done. Woo! All right, team, we're on to set 3. If you need to, have a quick little drink and then set up. Both hands are in our both weights are in our hands. We're taking our left hand to our hip. Right hand reaches for the floor. Right leg goes back. Left leg is doing our little our RDL, knee to the sky. Flex it back. That's it. And it's a little balanced one, team. Draw the knee up. I like to flex my foot, the leg that's working, woo, getting a little off balance, and then coming back up with the flex to a little point to the opposite foot, and it might help you just a little bit. That's it. One more. Lengthen that leg back. Nice straight spine all the way to the tip of the head, and done. Well done, team. Shake it off over to the other side. Hand on hip. All right, we're working through that right leg now. We're flexing through the left leg. And we draw it up, knee to the sky. That's it, flex that leg. Soft bend in the right leg, squeezing through that hamstring. Squeeze that glute when we come forward. 20 seconds to go. Reach for the floor. Draw that knee up. Otherwise, you can take a little toe tap there just to get your balance before you reset up. Flex that heel, draw it back. We got one more in this team. Let's flex the heel, go back, nice straight spine all the way to the tip of the head. Feel that hamstring working, and done. Nice work, team. Alrighty, let's set up with our hands overhead. We're coming down into a nice deep squat. Toes are turned out. We're gonna take the right heel up, left heel up. We're staying low the whole time, team. Coming up onto those tippy toes, squeezing through those calf muscles, flexing through that heel. Nice deep breaths. Make sure our shoulders aren't up near our ears. Draw them back. Cores locked on, super tight. We got it. Stay low. Woo! Feel this little spice. Feel the heat coming. We've got an arm exercise after this, all right? So let's dig deep. Let's get a little lower. Check back in with that intention. While you're here, you got 5 seconds to go. 3, in 2, and well done. Nice. Woo! Well done, team. Grab those weights. Split stance, shoulders back. We're taking the weights up and we lower down. So 2 on the raise up and 2 on the way down. Shoulders are back. We're not going any higher than our shoulders. We're taking those hands up in line and then lowering back down. Working the front of those shoulders. If you've got those heavier weights today, you definitely will be feeling this. If you're not feeling it, maybe it's time to get some heavier weights. Start challenging yourself. We're so proud of you all for showing up every day. Nice work. Up and lower. We got one more and done. We're back to our little balance one. All right, hand on hip. We're taking the right leg back. Left leg is working through that hamstring stretch. Then draw it back in, knee to sky. Remembering you can do that little tap when you come back in. Squeeze that glute at the top. If you need to, do a little tap. And then flex that heel, draw it back, nice straight spine. Try and reach for the floor. That's it. Take this one nice and slow, team. We've got 10 seconds to go. Can we get 2 more in? Nice straight spine all the way to the tip of the head. One more after this. This is our last round on this side. And well done. Nice work, team. Shake it off, over to the other side. Set yourself up nice and strong. We're taking the left leg back all the way down. Reach and draw it back in. That booty is feeling, that glute is switched on after those pulses. So you should feel that as you come up and squeeze. Nice. Flex that heel. Feel that hamstring that we've already activated in set 1. We've got 10 seconds to go, team. Can you give me 2 more long and strong legs all the way to the back of your room? And 1 more, knee drive. You got it, let's do it. And done. Proud of you guys, well done for that one. Little balance challenge there. All right, hands up overhead. We're coming down nice and low. We've got our right heel up, drop, left. Right, that's it. Let's get nice and deep. Let's have a bit of fun with this one. Shake those hips a little if you need to get through it with your nice music that you've got pumping at home. We've got 20 seconds to go. You got it, team. Get nice and low. We're almost at the end of our second last set. Whew, that's it. Put your hands up if you're having fun. Woo! That's everyone. All right, we got it. 5 seconds to go. Nearly there. Heel raise, side to side. Arms are on after this, so stay low. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Well done. Grabbing those weights. We have our front raises now. Shoulders are back. Split stance, if you can remember which side you had back forth. But last round, just switch it over and lower. And up, down for 2. That's it. Working through the front of those shoulders now. Coming up for 2, lower for 2. Getting our breath back. Rechecking in with ourselves. Composing ourselves, getting ready for round 4. home stretch, team. Let's lift and lower. Lift, slow lower, so you feel that nice resistance as you're coming down. And one more, and done. Shake it off, round 4. Coming up, lovely team. Let's get those shoulders blades back. Let's hinge over at the hips and soft bend in those knees. We're working through our back muscles here. Our posterior chain, team. Let's squeeze those latissimus dorsums. That's it. That's it, team. Squeeze and lower. Nice. Twist those weights so they come to a neutral position when they come just above those hips. And lower. Little double squeeze at the top and down. Nice deep breaths, making sure our spine's in line all the way to the tip of our head. Squeeze, looking to the top of the mat. You're nearly there. You've got 5 seconds. One more little squeeze of that sexy back and lower. Well done. All right, team. Coming down to the floor. We've got our hands just behind our booty. We draw the knees in. We go right and over to the left. Nice deep breaths. If you want to put your weights in between, you can work around them. That gives you that little challenge. Our feet are hovering off the floor the whole time. We come in, we go out. Tuck those knees in. Use that core. Pound those heels out like you mean it. Push that door open. Woo! Nice work. You've got 10 seconds to go. Come on, team. We got this. Nice deep breaths. 5 seconds to go. We lift and we flex it back and done. High five. Well done, team. Up we jump. We've got the weights down by our sides. We're taking big butterfly raises up to the top and then we slowly lower down. Up to the top. Getting into all the parts of the shoulders here now. Nice little slow lower on the way down again. So we really feel that resistance. Up for 2. Down for 2. Woo! Up for 2. Pretend you're laying down in the sand, making beautiful, fun little angels. Woo! Instead of sweating on our mats together. Nice, team. 1 up and lower. Done. Shake it out, team. Coming on down to the floor. We're going to squeeze those glutes forward. This is an awesome little exercise to work into the quads. So we're going to go back, squeeze those glutes forward. And back in, the matrix moves. So arms come up and squeeze that butt forward. That's it. So we've done the hamstrings at the start of the workout. We've done those glutes. It's now time to give a little loving to those quads. Raise those hands and lower. Shoulders are back. Cores locked on, super tight. That's it, team. Nice deep breaths. You got it. Squeeze those glutes so tight as we lower back. Each time, let's challenge ourselves to get a little further back. Woo! Feel those quads. Nice deep breaths. And done. All right, coming up to standing. 4 more exercises and then we are done. Shoulders are back. Cores locked on, hinging over. We've got our bent over rows. So weights are facing down, then we draw them into that neutral position when we come back up. We do that big squeeze of those back muscles, then we lower back down. We've got that nice straight spine all the way to the tip of the head, team. We are on the home stretch. You can do hard things, team. We are nearly there. Do not give up now. Stay fully present on your mat. This is for you. Nice deep breath. Squeeze those back muscles. Lower it down. We've got 5 seconds. We can get 2 more in. Nice work. Really squeeze it like you mean it. And lower. Woo! Nice work, Kira. I've got a little extra one in there. All right, team. Let's set up with our hands behind our booty, legs in. We press out, we draw in. Over to the other side. So we're working from side to side of your mat, or you can pop your little drink bottle in between. That gives you something to work around. Draw those knees in. We flex it back. That's it. Can you get a little lower, a little closer with those knees to chest? Each round. Woo! We're flying through this, team. Kick those heels out like you mean it. Flex those heels. High five. Press open that door. You got it. You got 5 seconds to go. 2 and 1. Oh, yeah. Felt that one through the core. Well done, team. All right, coming on up. Shoulders back. 2 exercises to go. Let's get into those shoulders. We raise. We lower. Down for 2. Cores locked on, super tight. We don't give up now, team. 2 exercises to go. This is where the magic happens. Pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone. Just right when we feel like giving up, let's not. Let's push through together. We're here as a team. We've got 10 seconds to go. Raise it up. Slowly lower it down. Don't let our form slip. Don't let that tension slip away when we go down. One more. Nice and slow. And done. Woohoo! We have our fun quad lean back to top it off. Give those quads a little high five. Get them toasty and ready. Let's lean it back. Squeeze those glutes. Can you get a little further? Yes, you can. Let's lean, squeeze, and draw in. Nice deep breaths. Woo! Feel the quad burn. Feel that booty burn. That's it. The shoulders are even. Working super hard here, team. This is such a good little exercise, even to do at the start of your exercises, before your workouts, to really warm up the full body. Woo! That's it. Can you give me 2 more? Last little rep of the exercise, of the workout, and woo! Shake it out. That just flew past. Well done, team. Weights down to the side. Let's do a nice big sweep of those arms, grabbing both of our elbow creases and just rocking side to side, side to side. And then sweep those arms back. We're just gonna come for a seat onto our heels, facing those palms forward, and just do a little squeeze, one more little squeeze of that booty. Look up to the sky, give those quads a little stretch. 4, 3, 2, and release. Rock and roll forward. Open those knees nice and wide, press those hips back. We're going into child's pose. Taking a nice big deep breath in through the nose. Filling up those lungs, taking a moment to be proud of yourself, and then release. Let it go. One more nice big deep breath here. Really pressing those arms back. Feel that nice stretch down the sides. And release. Ripple forward, drop those hips. Looking up to the sky, stretching out that core, looking right up. Give a little rock to those hips. Take a little spinal rotation around to the right. Look at those legs. Say well done to that booty. Those hamstrings for getting you through. And then flex those heels, pike those hips up. Press those heels down to the earth. We're just going to take a big pedal out through the hamstrings. Nice deep breaths for 3, 2, and 1. Pressing both heels down to the earth. Ripple forward, drop the knees. Taking our hand up to the sky and threading through. Drop the shoulder and just relax down here. Taking the top left hand to the top of the mat and pressing back down into that little child's pose as much as you can. Holding. 4, 3, 2, and release. Over to the other side, taking the left arm to the sky and then threading through. Drop the shoulder, lengthen the top arm up and down and press down. Holding here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, team. You are all done for today. We are so proud of you for showing up on the mat. Let's take a nice big sweep of those arms, clap them together, and take a little moment to think of something in your life that you're grateful for. Thank you for showing up. We will see you tomorrow. Bye. That was creepy.